Stop caring about the little things, man. Stop caring. You literally are going to take back your power. You got to understand that, bro. Once you take your energy and now you know how to control it and you shift your mindset, bro, you can literally take back your power. When you're on semen retention in particular, for sure, you stop giving a fuck. Okay, like just straight up, like you literally stop giving a fuck about the small things. Some of the things that you thought was important before, you're now noticing like the shit was not important at all. Your ego, your ego is not even gonna be like, oh, it's gonna become bigger and you're gonna be arrogant. You might become confident, but on semen retention, while you're with your ego is actually gonna become wise. In other words, you don't have to put your energy, especially the energy from your ego, you don't necessarily even have to insert yourself into an argument or a disagreement that you know is just a waste of your time, a waste of both of whoever you're talking to. When you're on retention, that's what's going to happen. You're just simply not going to give a fuck, you know. And then obviously you're going to start caring about the other things, you know, drinking your water, getting up on time, you know, forming good habits, positive self-talk, putting yourself first. You're gonna like literally when you start like there's a couple of habits that I noticed that I'm doing now that I know I wasn't doing before, but since I, you know, been practicing semen retention, I feel like damn, certain things that I'm doing now, it's natural to me now. But I understand like I literally had to put myself under like house arrest almost. Let me take this sip. And when I say house arrest, I mean I'm talking about all my low vibrational actions, bro. I had to put it to rest. I had to put it to rest, bro. I had to lock their ass up. That's serious. Once you put yourself in a space where it's like, okay, cool. Yeah, we get it. We're in the Matrix. You know, it's a beautiful, fucked up, sideways ass Matrix. We get that. But once you are understanding, you start to understand your energy, understand who you are, understand who that voice is in your head, bro. That's when you become a lot more powerful. You start caring more about the internal world versus the outer world. Your internal world shapes your outer world. If you have that internal GPS system, bro, you'll know where to go. A lot of people don't even know that you have an internal GPS system. I made a video about this a year and a half ago. It barely got any views, but it was probably one of like the better videos that I made in a long time because I really was talking about how we really should tap into ourselves, man. And when you tap into yourself, once you have the life force energy, you're not wasting it. It's not your mind is not crowded with, you know, things to do that are, you know, low vibrational. Once you're in like this God mode, this flow state where everything is just flowing, bro, I'm telling you, man, it's an amazing feeling. It's an amazing feeling. Of course, there's going to be some times where, you know, not everything is going to go your way. But do you really give a fuck about that? You probably don't. You want to know why? Because you have it in your mind that you're going to succeed regardless of what is going on. Semen retention makes you care less. It makes you care less about people's opinion. You know? Even here on this channel, you know, sometimes I complain about some of the comments. You know, people, you know, whenever I talk about my journey and shit like that, that's why I actually want to not talk about it that much. But the more I'm saying like, you know what, I'm done with this subject. It's like the more shit that I'm realizing, I'm like, oh shit. Well, if it wasn't for retention, I wouldn't be having this mindset to not give a fuck about the small shit that people be talking about. Every now and then I see it. Every now and then I'm going to have to like recognize it. You know, there's going to be people who throw dirt on my name. I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there that has tried me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You want to know why, bro? Because I'm taking back my power, bro. This is why I can keep making videos. This is why I can go live. This is why I have a second channel. And yeah, don't worry about it. I'm gonna be drop. I'm probably this weekend. I think my second channel I owe y'all like 3 videos. You feel me? I still gotta talk about all the y'all know what I'm gonna talk about on the second channel. If you know, you know. But yeah, that's what I realized, man. I'm like, damn. Even when it comes to dealing with in relationships, bro, you just stop caring about that tit for tat. Let me give you a small example, bro. Let's say you and your girl are talking. Y'all go back and forth or whatnot. And she's like, hey, can I ask you a question? No offense, but can I ask you a question? Pause. For future references, for anybody that may frame and form their question like that, hey, can I ask you a question? Not to offend you or anything, but I'm going to ask this question. Keep in mind, if you ever start off a question asking somebody like that, bro, subconsciously in their mind, bro, they're automatically going to think like, okay, you're going to ask an offensive joke. I mean, not an offensive joke, but you're going to ask an offensive question. I'm just putting that out there. Like, I'm just letting y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you say, hey, no offense, but da-da-da-da, it's like, why would you even say that? You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, you feel me? That's what happened. Talking to my female or whatnot. She's like, hey, can I ask you a question? No offense. And I was like, you know, I ain't gonna hold you. At that point in time when, you know, we were talking, there was a lot going on for me. You feel me? I was, you know, a lot going on. I'm at work, dealing with customers, dealing with people that owe me money and shit. It was a lot, you know? So I was like, oh, nah, it's probably going to be offensive, but ask the question anyway. You know, I don't think she's going to get mad if I'm talking about this. But she proceeds to say, you know what? Never mind. Right? So she literally said she had a question for me. But how she was asking the question, I just, you know, I'm not going to hold you, bro. You got what? Once you understand energy, you understand like language and stuff, you can tell when, you know, a certain type of character is being expressed. Now, if y'all know, y'all know. I'm not going to talk too much about that because in my other video, I forgot what I titled it. But basically, I was saying that I'm pissed off at some of you guys because y'all done met a lot of these women, and these women have developed, you know, negative traits from being in a toxic ass relationship. And being in a toxic ass relationship, I look at it's like, okay, we can blame the woman if we want to, but we have to blame it's like everybody got to hold themselves accountable. But in particular, the guy has to be leading. You feel me? When we look at a couple, we look at that, okay, the eye candy as far as the woman is concerned, but the guy has to be leading. So if you're not leading yourself, if you're not leading, governing yourself properly, emotionally and shit like that, you're gonna be a narcissist. You see what I'm saying? So, and if you're a narcissist, people are going to develop the same type of characteristics that you have, especially if they've been dealing with each other for a while. They may not even know it. With that being said, back to what I was saying. You know, we went back and forth. She said, no, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to talk about it. Now, the old me, I could have been like, nah, man, say what's on your mind. Like, tell me, what's the question? How you going to bring up a question and not answer it? And not ask it. Ask me the question. The old me would have been like that. But since I've been on retention, dog, and I've been on this shit for a couple of years now, man, like practicing it, you feel me? Going on 3 years, you know, just practicing it, knowing about it, succeeding at it, failing at it, and then coming back again. I realize little tit for tat stuff like that, I'm just not going to give it no energy. Be like, you know what? You don't want to tell me? That's fine. Okay, next subject. You feel me? And that's just on some, you know, that's a small example. But I could have forced the argument. Obviously, we both, like through text messages or whatnot, you could tell if a text is going to be a little tense. Or you could tell if somebody, again, you can read, not only can you women like on a physical level, But even when you're communicating with them, I'm sitting there struggling to say this shit. But like even on when you're communicating through text messages, you could tell when a female is in a good mood and when she's not in a good mood. That could have been an argument. But I really didn't care to, you know, I really didn't care to want to see what was going on because regardless of the fact, if something needs to be addressed, it will be addressed. You see what I'm saying? So, but maybe I could have been like, oh, well, when she asked, hey, no offense, but let me ask you this question. Because there's been times where she's asked me questions. And when she asked me the question, it wasn't offensive. And I would look and I would be like, yo, why would you even say, hey, not to offend you or anything? You feel me? So who knows what the question was? The point is, I didn't put too much energy into it. I didn't care. The small things, the little things back tit for tat before you know it, bruh. When a female sees that you don't care about like the little shit like that, but eventually, y'all still have that space to communicate, she'll bring it up again. I'm pretty sure she's going to bring it up again. But she'll at least respect you in the fact that like, damn, he's not really giving a fuck about, me shit testing him or me wanting him, like I'm trying to ask him questions and shit and he doesn't want to answer and now I'm mad and you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't do this shit to manipulate them because I'm not doing it to manipulate her or anything like that. I just understand how to avoid, I would say, conflict and understand like how conflict actually happens. Half the time conflict happens due to miscommunication. But again, bro, it's all about, you know what I'm saying? Like once you on a journey, bro, it's going to be certain things that you're going to start doing. Your mindset is going to change. You're not going to really care about the little shit. You could tell if this is going to be a serious conversation, then yeah, you put your energy into it if you are dealing with your female. If you know she's shit testing you or she's being a woman, she's having emotions up and down, bro. Best believe, man, you're going to need a lot of patience. You're going to need a lot of patience. And this is why you have to focus on yourself. You have to have a lot of patience with yourself. The more you can kind of like self-diagnose yourself as far as quote unquote being you have to be your own therapist. You understand like, damn, I have negative traits. I have bad things about me. Like I have certain things that like, okay, if I'm in this energy, it's not going to go good. What's the point of even trying to get into an energy where you probably have you got anger management problems, and now you walk into a situation, you're having a conversation with your girl, and every single time y'all get into a fucking argument. You being with your girl, understand that not all the time y'all gonna agree. Y'all gonna disagree on a lot of shit. If you're on retention, bro, you have a strong mindset. You have a strong mindset, you have a strong willpower, and you don't give a fuck about the small shit. You don't care about, oh, what's the name of this relationship? You actually care about the physical, not the physical relationship, but you actually care about the relationship itself. Not just what it's called or the fact that she's bad as fuck and she's gonna be eye candy. Because some niggas, they do that. They go on this retention journey, they get eye candy, and then the eye candy is not as sweet as they thought it was. It hit different. Do your homework on how candy looks, and it looks and smells good, but it ain't. They'll be bugging the fuck up. It hit different. Do your homework. But like, yeah, for real, understand like, yeah, you're not always gonna get along, but sometimes having that mindset of like it's almost like being a bad guy or being the guy that's, being Tyrone or whatever the fuck you want to call the dude that be taking your bitch. Women oddly still find that attractive. When a guy doesn't, it's like you have to show a balance though, bro. Because if you start to care too much, if you start to show that you have all these big emotions, it's like, baby, talk to me. What are you doing? Why aren't you texting me back? Man, she probably got something going on, bro. That has nothing to do with you. That probably got something to do with life. No offense to you, but she got some things that she has to focus on. And this is why you should always put your purpose as a priority as far as bettering yourself, bettering your situation, building your castle, you know what I'm saying? Connecting with different people, bro, learning. Because you may never know. A relationship, when you're with a female type shit, we don't know if these relationships are permanent. You feel me? It's like you have an abundance mindset, bro. Like you just like, okay. You know you the prize. Anybody that doesn't think they the prize, bro, I don't know what to tell you. They're that serious. I mean, once you understand, you know that you're the prize type shit, bro, like, come on. Are some females not gonna like you because you think you're the prize? Yeah, of course. They're not for you, bro. They're just there to try to control you. They want to have 100% control in the relationship without even being too masculine, but they still manipulate your ass, bro. There's some women that will do that. Not all, but some. But just keep in mind, man, if you stop caring about the small shit, you'll be fine. Deadass. You take back your power. Once you stop wanting something too, oh, that's another one too, bro. Once you stop wanting a specific thing, bro, this shit has no value. You don't want it no more. Or you never wanted it, then this shit is like, okay, it exists, but I don't even want it. That's what I'm talking about with the law of vibrational actions, bro. They exist, but being in God mode makes you not want to, you feel me, do the law of vibrational shit. You don't even have a desire to even look that way, bro. You get sick because you're sick of your old self running in the circle. You get sick of it. You get tired of doing the same shit over and over again. You just get tired. You lose. And this is why I don't knock anybody that fails over and over again, day after day after day. Because maybe you have to fail and be sick enough so much of it that you're like, you know what, I'm done with this shit, bro. Bro, if you choose, again, if you set your mind out on something that you want and it happens to be low vibrational, you're going to go crazy. Let me repeat that. If you set your mind on something that you want and it happens to be low vibrational, yeah, nah, it's not. You're definitely going to fail every single time. We really do be creating our own our mental prison. This is why we always have to check ourselves every single day, bro. Every single day. Get out of the mindset of saying like, oh, I'm trying to find it. Change your mindset. And once you change your mindset, all of your expectations are also going to change too. You're not going to be thinking about, oh, I want this to happen. Nah, you're bettering yourself. You're doing the research on how to get better. You know, you're taking notes. You're writing down your goals. That's serious. You start doing these little actions, bro, you're going to start caring for the bigger things. You're not going to give a fuck about that small shit. MGT, what it do? It's your boy Moody Starr, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new, you already know what to do, man. Become a subscriber, like the video, and join MGT. This is a channel where I like to highlight current events and talk about my spiritual walk here in this beautiful, fucked up, sideways ass matrix. Now, first of all, I gotta say a special shout out to anybody that's holding on to your energy, going within and being high vibrational. Here at MGT, this is what we do. We work on ourselves every single day. Intro for the outro. I'm gonna definitely see you guys on the next video. Remember, bro, and it's not you being arrogant or nothing. It's just like, shit, I'm give a damn. Give a damn about that small shit, bro. Stop giving that shit energy, bro. Stop giving that small shit energy, bro. Straight up. I'm definitely see you guys on the next video, bro. Peace. Let me take my sip again, cuz, you know what I'm saying? Do your homework on what it's like to not give a fuck. Respectfully, in the right way. We're not talking about recklessly giving a damn, not giving a damn about shit. Nah, we are, you know, again, our life force, energy, and everything, we became wiser. We just not giving a fuck about the small shit. All right, y'all. Definitely see you guys in the next video, man. Peace. Yo, Brad, what the fuck? You been in, yo, where you been at this whole time? Brazil? Yo, you gotta show your face, bro. Come on. Come on. Come on, bro. Yes, they still remember. Do y'all remember Brad? The camera guy, yo, Brad, they still remember you, bro. Man, this nigga say, yo, you finna slide? All right, so you're gonna show yourself in the next episode. You're gonna reveal your face. You promise? All right, bet. Yeah, the camera guy / my assistant, Brad. To some of y'all who know at MGT, he was in Mexico for the longest, bro. Didn't start the whole drug cartel and everything. You feel me? And no, this is not snitching because you know he put it on his Instagram. Like the fuck you supposed to tell me? You feel me? Like nigga, he snitched on himself first. I gotta make a different video about snitch culture. Like, cause what the hell is going on with snitch culture? Like everybody's like snitching. Niggas is not really hood no more and shit. Everybody in the hood telling like what the fuck going on? Did they snitch on you though? Brad. Yo, Brad. Okay, listen, Brad, we know that's not your real government name, but this is what I have to call you. Don't let me call you by your real government name, brother. I'm just playing, bro. I ain't gonna do that. But yeah, man, I'm gonna definitely see you guys on the next video. And today's Friday, so I might be going live later on. I might be going live with my dog, so shit, if y'all wanna stay tuned for that. But if not today, definitely on Sunday, I'm gonna go live. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely see you guys on the next video. Peace.